What's up, y'all? It's your boy Brian Major, the owner of Major Preparation, where the motto is putting in major work for major results, and that pertains to all parts of life. So no matter whatever you're doing, you got to put in the work in order to get the results. We have another major key alert by a special friend of mine, a brother of mine, one of my best friends throughout my entire life. I'm going to introduce you guys, again, a phenomenal man, a phenomenal basketball player, and a phenomenal person in general. My best friend, my brother, Gilbert Brown.
Appreciate that, boy.
So on the major key alerts, we just talk about different keys in regards to what it takes to become successful. So for you, I just want you to kind of give them a brief introduction of yourself and kind of who you are and what you do.
My name is Gilbert Brown, born and raised in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Went to college at the University of Pittsburgh, won 2 Big East championships, played professional basketball for the last 7 years. It's my best friend right here. We've been working since day one to get to the point that we are now as professional athletes, and I strive to keep it up, but that's pretty much who I am. I'm a regular guy from Harrisburg who made it to be a professional basketball player.
Professional basketball player. Let's talk a little bit more about that journey. Like you said, you were at Pitt University. You won 2 championships. What was your initial dreams after Pitt?
My initial dreams was, to play in the NBA, and I had a shot with the Celtics for a second, and after I got let go there, I knew it didn't stop. So I went to the D-League. I played overseas. I was in Germany, Turkey, Italy, Israel for over the next 6-7 years. So, being a professional doesn't stop at the NBA if you play basketball. There's multiple opportunities in Europe where you can play in the top leagues and make a good living.
Okay. So let's really get into the nuts and bolts of this interview here again, which is just major keys to become successful, to be successful, and the kind of perspective to have on life. So I just want to know about 5 different keys that you live by, that you take pride in, and that helps you continue to strive and become a better person, a better role model, and a better professional.
Attaining to my life and for basketball, I'll say probably 5 keys. One is trust. You got to trust the process and trust everything that you're doing. It's a long journey. So, like how Joel Embiid says, trust the process. You got to just believe in yourself and do that. Another key I would have to say is sacrifice. Everything in life is made on sacrifices. Just like your parents sacrificed for you, you got to sacrifice by putting the time in and doing certain things and maybe taking the long road instead of trying to shortcut things. So sacrifice is very important. Another one is work. What you put in is what you get out. And you have to work on everything. Work on your craft. If you're working at a job or you're trying to create a business, you have to put in the work to be successful. And the same goes for on the court. Another one I would have to say is circle. And what I mean by that is the people you keep around you. So, your circle of friends is going to also be your circle of success in a sense, because you're going to probably take on the things that they do, just like Brian being my friend here has pushed me to become a better person as well as a better basketball player and athlete. And, I think that's one of the most important things that pull people down and push them up.
Wow.
And last and most important to me really is confidence. You have to have the confidence to go after your dreams, go after anything that, may not seem attainable at the time. People may doubt you, people may put you down, but if you believe in yourself, you're capable of anything. And it starts with you believing in yourself. So confidence is everything. And I think, if you can be confident, you can, do anything.
Do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah.
So those are definitely 5 very critical and real familiar keys that a lot of people who are successful take pride in. Trust, sacrifice, work, circle, confidence are all 5 major keys that Gilbert Brown lives by. So it's important that you even create your own major keys that can help you become successful, that can help you on your journey, and it can help you keep pushing no matter what the case may be. Lastly, I want to talk about adversity. Adversity is a huge part of the process. So when people say trust the process, it's not only trusting your work, but how do you, or what was a piece of adversity that you had to face, and how did you overcome it?
I could think of multiple things, that I've had to endure during my basketball journey. I didn't start on my team until I was a junior. I played behind a lot of NBA players, a lot of great players. So, like you said, trusting that process and, dealing with that was one of the biggest things. But, right now, I think it's what I'm going through right now. I think it's going to make me a better person and a better player. I tore my ACL, 9-10 months ago. And just this whole process and, the hardship of dealing with this injury mentally and physically, it's a hard time. But I think this adversity is going to make me a better person, a better man, and just a better basketball player when I get back because I missed the game that much.
Wow. And one thing I have to bring up, man, I have to mention to the world so they understand is that he already mentioned that being a professional doesn't stop at the NBA. So I need you just to go over that night of draft night, man, when we were sitting at the crib and just how you felt during the process, what happened. Just tell them about the process of us draft night at the crib and just tell them your perspective, your feeling on it, and then what happened as soon as draft night was over and what you felt at that moment of slight disappointment.
That whole process, it was a tough one because of going into my workouts and going into the draft, I had great workouts with a lot of teams and, I had some people, GMs, tell me that they would draft me. They didn't believe I would be on the board at certain numbers, and if I was there, they would take me. Detroit said that, and then getting a call from the Phoenix Suns organization in the first round of the draft, telling me that they're trying to make a trade so that they could draft me, and not being able to come through with the trade. That was a tough one. And then I got a later call during the end of the first round, second round, and from the Boston Celtics, it said they were trying to take me at 55, depending on out of me and another player. That didn't work. And then right after the draft, I got a call from Danny Ainge telling me he wanted to fly me up because he wanted me to be with the draft picks because he wanted me to be on the Celtics organization. But, just going through that process and not hearing my name called was tough because you look at these players that were drafted in your class and you see over half of them not have the opportunity to even play in the NBA or last a second in the NBA. So, but like you said, it doesn't stop there. You got to keep working because eventually your number can be called. It's a lot of players in my predicament who go overseas and make a great career and end up coming back to the NBA possibly. So, it never stops. It never stops. It's all about opportunity and taking advantage of it. Wow. So, you get your opportunity to play at a high level overseas, you can work your way back to the NBA. And if not, you can work your way up to playing in the EuroLeague and make close to the same amount of money as a lot of the players that are in the NBA that's making. So, it's a great opportunity for you. And remember, your dreams is never over. You're still a professional athlete. So I tell kids that all the time when I speak to them. Play until you can't play no more because you can only play for so long and live this dream for so long.
Wow, those are some major keys, man. I want you guys to be able to definitely go follow Gilbert and his process. Tell them your social media.
GBrown5 on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me, man.
Follow the process, man. Understand, again, trust, sacrifice, work, your circle, and confidence. Gilbert Brown's major keys to being a successful pro, to being a phenomenal man and a phenomenal role model. But it's your boy, man. We're going to wrap this one up. Until next time, man. It's your boy, Brian Major, the owner of Major Preparation, where the motto is putting in major work for major results. And that pertains to all parts of life. So whatever you're doing, you got to put in the work in order to get the results, man. I want to thank Gilbert Brown again for some of his time. Over and out. No matter what, stay focused, remain humble, and keep working, keep working, keep working.